What is going on, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today we are back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over a tier list, and we are going to be ranking the best free Galaxy Opals in my team. There are over 50 Galaxy Opals that 2K has made absolutely free this year, which is an insane amount. I'm going to be ranking them all from best to worst, so stay tuned to find out which ones you should be going for and which ones you should kind of be staying away from. I'm also going to let you guys know how to get some of these Opals if you guys are confused. We're going to get into it, though. I'm excited to get into this video. If you guys want to see more tier lists, first of all, let me know which one you're trying to see down below in the comment section. Leave a like as well so I know you guys are enjoying these videos. Let's try to get this video right here to 300 likes if possible. That would be greatly appreciated. Hit that sub button if you are new to the channel. It takes 3 seconds, helps me out a ton. I do truly appreciate it, so please hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. I'm excited, man. Without further ado, let me show you guys my ranking of all the best free Galaxy Opals in NBA 2K20 my team. Okay, boys, you guys can see right here on your screen, we got the tier list, man. There are a ton of Opals, so we are going to waste literally no time today. We are going to start it right off. The Opals I included on this tier list, by the way, I didn't include any collection lock-ins, although we do have collector level cards. We have token market cards. We have locker code packs, locker code free Opals, TTO Opals, and TTO offline Opals, as well as some, Spotlight Sim Challenge Opals. So we got a lot of stuff to go over. We are going to be starting with my boy Tony Parker. I'm going to leave him right at that D spot. Now, if you guys disagree with me on this one, it's fine. I just feel like he's way too undersized and a waste of 750 tokens. So I'm going to leave him at that D spot. I mean, he kind of deserves to be there in my opinion. Not really a good Opal at all, even though when he came out, he was decent. Right now, he's completely outdated. You might as well just pick up Kyle Lowry and you're going to get a way better card. We got Sabonis. He's going to go C tier. I do believe he's a little bit better. I'm not sure if he really got an Evo. I'm not 100% on that. I kind of forget, but he's not a bad card. He can still shoot the ball. He's a little bit underwhelming. I thought he was going to be way better when I first saw him at the beginning of the year. Unfortunately, that was just not the case this year at all. We got Harden, which I think is between A and S right now. He's actually a really good card, a very slept on card as well. Not a lot of people use him on their teams. I rarely see him in TTO or Unlimited, and honestly, he's a pretty good card. He has everything he needs to have. His defense could be improved a little bit, but it's not terrible for James Harden, obviously. So not a bad card right there, A tier as it stands right now. Then we got Zach LaVine, which I used to think was an amazing card. Right now, I feel like he's a little bit outdated. There's a lot of cards that can do what he does, and I think I'm going to put him at that B spot. Now, obviously, he's in between A and B for me. He's a pretty good shooter. He can dunk, obviously. His defense is a little bit weak, and he feels a little bit undersized. He can't play point guard, though, which is not a bad thing at all. So I'm going to leave him at that B spot, which is not too bad. Then we got Tim Duncan. I'm going to put him at the C tier as well. I don't think Timmy D is that great of a card. I do want to see another Tim Duncan in the near future. Hopefully a GOAT Tim Duncan. That would definitely be a really nice card to have. But for now, he's going to be chilling at that C spot because in my opinion, bro, he is just a card that not a lot of people use and can use due to his stats and badges. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to make this as short as possible because we have a lot of Opals. I just realized we have well over 50. We got D-Wade. I'm going to put D-Wade at S tier. I think D-Wade is one of the better cards or better, like 2K cards in the game this year. I think if you have any D-Wade on your team, it is a W. And if you have an Opal D-Wade, especially this one right here, he is definitely an A tier Opal. We got Dan Issel. I'm putting him at the D tier for obvious reasons. Can't do much. He was a free Opal. Not really the best. Same with Gus Williams. I'm going to leave them on D tier. You guys can disagree with me if you want. I just feel like they shouldn't be moved from D tier. It doesn't mean they're terrible. It doesn't mean they're not usable. They are usable. It just means they're pretty much the worst of the, I guess, free Opals that we have on the tier list. So not a terrible card, but like I said, honestly, I just don't think they're amazing in my opinion. That is just my opinion at the end of the day. This whole tier list is my opinion. It is up to you guys to change it and let me know what I could have changed about it. Then we got AD. I honestly think AD is between A and S. For the sake of this video, I'm going to leave him at S, but I do think he's in between those two levels right there. Not a bad card at all. One of the best cards. Obviously, you need to collect a lot of cards to get him, and it's very, very hard, but definitely a great card regardless. We got my boy Wilt Chamberlain. I'm going to put Wilt in between B and A. I'm going to leave him at B right now. Honestly, a pretty decent center. He was very, very good. He's a demigod. Honestly, not too many bad things to say about him. He's pretty average, though. He's not going to cook up, like other centers in this game would cook up, like Kareem or, that nice Shaq, the glitch Shaq we have, or Bobo. He's not really like a demigod. He is, but at the same time, he's not really the best center that you can have. Not a bad one. Definitely a really good center to have, especially for a free Opal. Can't go wrong with him. I'm going to put D-Rob on the same level as Wilt. He's pretty much, very similar. D-Rob just got updated recently as well, so I'm going to have to leave him at that B tier. Well deserved. Penny Hardaway, I'm going to put in between C and B. I'm going to leave him at B, I feel like, for now. He's honestly an average Opal. Honestly, a pretty top point guard. Not a bad card to have. Again, there are a lot better point guards in the game right now, so I'm going to leave him at that B tier for now. Amari Stoudemire, I'm going to move to that A tier. Honestly, a pretty decent power forward. Probably one of the best off the token market. So definitely a A tier power forward off the token market. We got Bob Pettit. I'm going to put him at B tier. In my personal opinion, I don't think he's really better than Amari Stoudemire. He's a little bit under him. Although if you have a certain playstyle, he could be above Amari Stoudemire. Like I said, this whole list can change depending on your playstyle. We got Bradley Beal. I'm going to leave him at C tier. I feel like he's outdated. He was a really nice card early on in this year. I used him on my friend's account when he picked him up. Absolutely love that card. Had a ton of fun using it as well. Then we got B-Roy. B-Roy is a card that needs to be updated very soon. Hopefully 2K takes notice and actually updates that card. We need that card to be a little bit better. For now, I'm going to leave him at C tier though. Same with Chris Mullin. He's another C tier card. He's a good shooter, but apart from shooting, Chris Mullin can't really do much else in this game in my opinion. We got Dave Cowens. I'm going to put Dave Cowens in between A and B. I'm going to leave him at B just so you guys don't get mad at me, because I feel like if I put him at A, I would get, flamed in the comment section. But definitely a card that deserves to be at that B tier. He was one of the better free opals that we actually got on TTO, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to get him, man. So personally, didn't have much experience with that card, although I have used him a little bit here and there. We got DeMar, in my opinion, the best token market reward. Not much else to say. We're moving him right to that S tier. Well deserved for DeMar. Dennis Johnson, pretty average card. I'm going to put him probably in between C and B. I'm going to leave him at that B tier, I guess, although he's like half and half. Honestly, probably one of the worst cards you could get from the brand new Spotlight Sims. Then we got Dennis Rodman. I'm going to go ahead and put Dennis Rodman in between A and B. I'm going to leave him at B though. He's decent, but then again, not really the most insane opal to have on my team. Okay, boys, we got Devin Booker, the free Booker. I'm going to put him at D tier. Apart from his offensive game, he is a horrendous defender. He is a liability on the court. Not a card that you really want to use. Then we got D Barnett. I'm not going to say his first name because you know what I'm saying, bro. 2K has some sus names for all the TTO offline cards, but I feel like D Barnett belongs in that C tier, bro. He's not terrible, not the best card, but not a bad card to have, especially for a free opal. Can't go wrong. Then we got D Van Arsdale. We're gonna put him at B tier. I feel like he's a little bit better than D Barnett. D Van Arsdale is actually pretty decent. He can shoot the ball as well. Honestly, not a bad free card that 2K dropped too. Then we got Dominique, who was a hidden Ruby card before 2K upgraded him. Now I feel like he actually belongs in that B tier, and he is well deserved to be there. Honestly, he can pretty much do it all. He can shoot, he can dunk, he can play defense. Not a bad card, but just above average. Then we got Elvin Hayes, a very undersized card. I'm going to leave him at that C tier. He's a lot of fun to use. He's actually pretty decent. I personally have him. The only bad thing is he is undersized. I believe he's like 6'9 or 6'8, and he plays a power forward / center. We got Gilbert. I'm going to put my boy Gilbert in between A and B. I'm going to leave him at B, though. He is a killer in TTO. Unlimited, he's a little bit undersized once again compared to like Ben Simmons, Magic, and all the other point guards that people use. But regardless, still a great point guard to have. Shout out to my boy Gilbert, one of my favorite cards of all time, and one of my favorite players of all time. Then we got Glenn Rice. I'm moving him right to the S tier. Probably one of the best 12-0 cards or 12-0 reward cards we actually got this year. Glenn Rice is a monster, bro. I know they changed his release a little bit. Regardless of that, he is still a very, very nice card. Definitely recommend him. Obviously, you can't get him right now, but I believe 2K is going to add him to the boards once again like they did last month. Then we got Grant Hill. I'm leaving Grant Hill at that C tier. Not really a fan of that card. Not too much to say about it. Very outdated. Very, very, I guess overvalued at 750 tokens. We got Hakeem Olajuwon. We're going to put him at that S tier. One of the better centers in the game. And honestly, well worth the grind. I should have grinded this card out way earlier on. Right now, I don't have the motivation to do it. But I might have to after I get this Larry Bird. We got Isaiah Thomas. I'm going to leave IT at that C tier. Not really the greatest card. Not terrible, but again, very undersized, so you can't do much with him. We got John Morant. I'm going to put him on the tier with Gilbert Arenas. I don't believe he belongs in that A tier just yet, but he's probably in between like that. Maybe 35% in B tier and 70% in, A tier, even though that doesn't match up, I know. But yeah, not a bad card. John Morant's pretty decent, fun to use, just not the best choice for 750 tokens. We got James Worthy. I'm personally going to put him at A. I love this card. He can shoot threes. He can defend. He's a 3-and-D player. Classic. As DBG would say, pylon. Not a bad player, though, man. I like him a lot. We got Jerry Lucas. I'm going to move him into the A tier as well. This is the most current 12-0 card, and honestly, he's pretty good, too. We got Josh Smith. He's probably going to go in between that C and B tier. I'm going to leave him at C for now. Honestly, pretty outdated. A lot of people have him. A lot of people don't use him and just let him sit and basically rot in their collections, man. Okay, boys, we got Julius Erving. I'm going to put Julius Erving on that A tier. I feel like after his update, he's actually a pretty decent card. People will actually be able to use them on their lineups, especially if you're budget ballers. You can get him for free, or you could have got him for free. Don't think you can get him anymore, so it's kind of a GG if you don't have him. We got Kevin McHale. I'm honestly going to leave this card in between A and S. I don't want to put him at S because I don't know if he's a full S, power forward center, but I will put him at A very confidently. He is a very, very good card. Probably one of the best cards from the new Sims. So definitely would recommend getting him if you don't have him already. We got my boy Kiki. I'm going to put Kiki at that, probably in between B and C again. I'm going to leave him at C. I feel like Kiki's a good shooter. Apart from that, though, he's kind of a little bit flawed, so I don't really like that card a lot. I'm going to leave him at that C tier. I don't think his handles are amazing either. We got Kobe Bean. I'm going to put Kobe at S tier. You guys should already know, man. 99 everything pretty much. Go card Kobe. Can't go wrong with that card right there. Same with this Larry Bird. I'm going to put him right alongside Kobe, man. Shout out to both of those guys right there. Probably two of the best cards on this list by far. Larry Bird is an absolute monster, though. If you guys don't have him yet, would recommend grinding him out. It takes like 25 hours. I'm doing it right now, so hopefully I get that in the next week or so and have him added to the squad. We got Lenny Wilkins, very undersized. I'm going to leave him at D tier. Honestly, not a great card. Not really too good at all. Honestly, I wouldn't even go for him at all. We got Louis Dampier. I'm going to put him in between D and C. Leave him at D for now. Again, one of those TTO cards that's just kind of a filler. We got my boy Marc Gasol. I'm going to put Mark probably around B tier. He's probably in between B and A once again, but not a bad card. His release is a little bit slow, so it does take some getting used to, but once you get used to it, he could actually dominate, and he's probably one of the best free centers in the game by far. We got my boy Mark Aguirre. I'm leaving him at that C tier. Not a bad free card, but once again, really can't do much damage with him, and he's a little bit undersized, I believe. He's 6'6", small forward, not too great right there. We got Mel Daniels. I'm probably going to put Big Mel at B tier. Nah, probably C tier. I think he's decent, but once again, a free TTO card. Can't really go too well with it unless it's somebody like, Dave Cohen's. Apart from Dave Cohen's, I think most of the TTO cards were pretty average this year, so not too bad, but again, not really amazing. Okay, guys, we are down to our last 7 cards right here. We got my boy Tiny Nate Archibald. I'm going to leave him at the D tier just because I feel like nobody uses him and he is pretty much unusable. Yes, obviously, that doesn't mean he's not unusable. You can still use him. If you have a full budget squad, you could add him to your team. He'll probably still do decent for you. I'm just saying, out of all these Opals, I feel like he ranks well with the D tier Opals. Not a terrible card, but again, I guess he's the worst out of these ones right here. We got my boy Paul Pierce. I'm going to leave Paul Pierce probably in between B and A. I'm going to leave him at A right now. That might be disagreed upon with, but I think this card is really good. Shout out to Paul Pierce, man, for sure. We got Rudy Gay. I'm putting Rudy Gay at the S tier. Another well-deserved card. If you have all the 12-0 cards from this second series, you could lock in and get this Rudy Gay. And he's honestly one of the better shooting guards in the game. He is a 6'8" shooting guard, I believe. Really nice release, nice animations, and he could dunk and pretty much do it all. Really nice card all around. We got Rudy LaRusso. I'm going to put him at B tier. One of the better free cards that we actually got this year. Some people actually have him at S tier. I know those people. If you know who I'm talking about, man. I know you're watching this train. But yeah, Rudy LaRusso is definitely a B tier card in my opinion, bro. He's not bad. He has a decent release. He can dunk. He's kind of an all-around average card, though. Can't really put him much higher than that. We got Spencer Haywood. I'm going to leave him beside Rudy LaRusso, although he's probably in between C and B. Not the best free card, but again, he's just there, man. He's kind of, just lingering there. Might as well put him there, as I say. We got Terry Cummings. Now, Terry Cummings, I'm probably going to leave at B. He's honestly a pretty nice card. I have him on my no money spent. He has a good release. He's a decent Opal. Not the best again because he is a free Opal. 2K doesn't really juice the free Opals you get from TTO apart from like a few of them. So not a terrible card, a pretty nice card to have if you're a budget beast. And honestly, you can't really go wrong with it. And then finally, we got Tom Henson, which I'm going to leave at B tier as well. Pretty average. Honestly, not the best card. Honestly, you can't really go wrong with him either though if you're running a budget squad because for a free Opal, he's not really terrible. Okay, boys, so that is the entire list right there. You guys can see it on your screen. Let me know what you guys disagree with down below in the comment section. Obviously, maybe all the B tier cards aren't equal. I wouldn't say they're equal. Obviously, all the B tier cards, are different. They're differentiated. I could rank them, 1 to whatever, but I'm not going to do that. You guys can decide who's the best out of the B tier, A tier, S tier, whatever the case may be. This is my ranking right here. If I miss any free cards, I do apologize because there was a lot of them. I don't know if I really missed any. Maybe there might have been some Evos that I missed, so I apologize if I did on that. But that's what the list looks like. And that's pretty much it for this video, man. And yeah, boys, that's pretty much it for today's video, man. Today's tier list. I had a ton of fun making this one. I'm not gonna lie, man. I just love seeing all the free Opals that 2K has given us this year. They have definitely done us good. You can build a god squad with all those Opals if you play it smart and you know who to pick up and where to go. So hopefully you use this list as kind of, a guide to who you should pick up and who you should stay away from. Let me know down below if you guys disagree with anything, like I said, because this is a personal opinion list at the end of the day. It is my opinion and nobody else's. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more of these tier lists, smack that like button down below, man. 300 300 likes and I'll drop another one of these probably next week if you guys want to see it. Let me know what tier list I should make next. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Join the crew. We are on the road to 60K. Turn on those notices so you don't miss, tomorrow's content. We got a banger video and a stream tomorrow coming for you boys, so stay tuned. No stream tonight, but definitely a stream tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, boys. Hope you have a great day. Stay blessed. I love you, man, from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the love. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.
Told me that I had potential. Yeah, he pull up, but he pull up in rental. You niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain? I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won, cause everybody wanna be number one. Everybody